Ketanji Brown Jackson was officially introduced a little bit over an hour ago at the White House. And as part of the introduction, Joe Biden continued to spread the fiction that what happened to Judge Jackson in the Senate Judiciary Committee was somehow wildly inappropriate and unfair. Here is Joe Biden talking about all of the vile accusations that she had to handle.
But when I decided to run, this was one of the first decisions I made. I could see it. I could see it as a day of hope, a day of promise, a day of progress. A day when, once again, the moral arc of the universe, as Barack used to quote all the time, bends a little more toward justice. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I knew the person I nominated would be put through a painful and difficult confirmation process. But I have to tell you, what Judge Jackson was put through was well beyond that. There was verbal abuse, the anger, the constant interruptions, the most vile, baseless assertions and accusations. In the face of it all, Judge Jackson showed the incredible character and integrity she possesses.
Give me a Fauci-ing break. You got to be kidding me, man. That's outrageous. It's worse. It was worse than abuse. Clay, they accused Brett Kavanaugh of being a serial gang rapist 30 years ago with not weak evidence, zero evidence. And the only reason this backfired was because enough people figured out if they could do this to Kavanaugh, they will do it to your dad. They'll do it to your brother. They can do it to anyone if it is within their power needs. I mean, it's just, who can watch this? Like the legal analysts at CNN are saying, oh, it was so hard what KBJ went through. They asked about her decisions. Some of her decisions were really, didn't look so good.
Yeah.
Really questionable. And they asked her what a woman is. No one said that she's a horrible person or a rapist or anything. Sorry. The Kavanaugh thing drives me insane.
You're 100% right. I mean, they called Judge Kavanaugh a serial rapist in front of his two young daughters and his wife. They quizzed him on specific lines from his high school yearbook, Buck. Whatever you think about the questions that were asked of Judge Jackson, they all 100% had something to do with her overall jurisprudence. And the idea that you could compare the two in any way is a complete fiction. And honestly, if you look at what happened with Amy Coney Barrett, it was more difficult than what happened to Judge Jackson. I mean, they tried to turn Amy Coney Barrett into what's the show with Elizabeth, the where they all walk around. They have no.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
I haven't seen it. Actually, have you seen it? I haven't even seen it.
I haven't either. I heard it's good, but they tried to turn her into the Handmaid's Tale as if she was some total crazy zealot. If anything, I thought KBJ got held to a relatively relaxed standard, dealing directly with her jurisprudence as a judge.
As we know, being a woman who is brilliant, attractive, accomplished, happily married with many kids, makes you a zealot.